Okay, I'm going to take another look at a tripod, and this one was shipped all the way from China. I think it was about $130. I'll put the information in the notes in the comments section on this video, and I'll try to put a link where you can buy it as well. There are several of these listed, this type of thing listed on eBay in various prices. This seemed to be one of the higher quality ones, and my first impressions are that it is pretty good quality. The other thing that's really interesting is it is compact. At the end of this video, I will compare it to an Enduro travel tripod that I have, the Gran Turismo model, which is a popular, relatively high dollar, I think it was almost $500, travel tripod. But this one is definitely significantly smaller, more compact. And just like the best camera is the one you have with you, probably the best tripod is the one you have with you. So the question is, would this one meet your needs? I think if you have a mirrorless camera system, whether the Sony A7R like I have, or a Panasonic GH4, or any of the mirrorless systems, I think you're going to have good luck with this tripod. I think it's going to be able to handle it. Big heavy DSLR with a 70-200 lens, I think you'd be pushing your luck. You might be able to pull it off, but you probably would need the Enduro tripod for that. The Enduro tripod, which again you'll see at the end of this, and I do have a review on my channel, so search Enduro. It's pretty heavy duty. I think it could handle probably my Nikon D700 with the battery grip with the 70-200. Matter of fact, I've had it on that tripod, and so it definitely is a step up as far as being heavy duty compared to this one. But as far as compactness, this, as you'll see at the end of the video, is definitely significantly smaller and definitely lighter weight as well. Now, having said it's lighter weight, it feels solid in the hand. The tubes, this is carbon fiber, by the way. The carbon fiber tubes feel solid. The last tube is smaller than the last tube on the Enduro, but it does feel, like it's pretty stable when you have it extended. When you have it fully extended, by the way, you could be over 6 feet tall and still put your eye right on the eyepiece of the camera. Probably 6'1", 6'2" would probably work. That's with it fully extended. So is it versatile enough to do what you need to do in the field? It might be. Is it durable enough to hold most mirrorless system cameras with whatever lens you'd put on a mirrorless? Because the whole point of having a mirrorless is to be compact, right? I'm not talking about putting an adapter on and putting a big heavy DSLR lens on a mirrorless. That kind of defeats the purpose. But the native lenses for the mirrorless systems, I tried my A7R with the 24-70 f4 zoom, which is the heaviest lens that I have for that camera currently, and it goes on here fine. You'll see later that I'm going to put it on. I have the L bracket on my A7R, and it just goes right on here. Another big plus for this tripod for me is it is ArcaSwiss compatible right out of the box. One of the tripods that I bought from Costco, which was less than $100, I think $85 or something, is a pretty decent tripod, but I had to convert the head because it wasn't quite ArcaSwiss compatible. That's irritating to me because I like all my stuff to be ArcaSwiss compatible. Search ArcaSwiss on my channel if you're not familiar with that, and I've got some videos that go into how to convert your tripods all over to ArcaSwiss, and you'll be a happy camper if all your connections are the same, so you don't have to use a proprietary mount for each different tripod and each different camera and all that kind of silliness. This way, if they're all ArcaSwiss, you just put whatever camera on that you want. Notice that L bracket that I have on the A7R with the ArcaSwiss built in. Very convenient if you're on and off of tripods a lot, which I am. So I love those L brackets. I've ordered one for my NEX7 as well, and I can't wait to get that and bolt that puppy on. That was also a eBay item, by the way. So share in the comments how you lock down your camera and what tripod you're using. You can see when I'm putting this on, you see the tripod moving around, because again, it's not a super heavy duty tripod, but once you've got it mounted and you got the camera pointed and you let go and it settles in, unless there's a lot of wind blowing, it should be fine. You do have a hook underneath it so you can hang your camera bag to weight it down, which is a big plus. If there is some breeze blowing or something like that, that extra weight will help stabilize it. This ball head has 3 adjusters. You can see there, that's the main adjuster that I loosened, and the other one on the other side, you can tighten it so that it has just the amount of resistance in the ball so that it'll hold your camera up, yet you can still move it around. Then use the big knob there to lock it down. similar to the way the Enduro tripods work. And then the small knob there allows you to rotate the camera once you've loosened that. So pretty straightforward. Again, everything feels well made. The only thing on these less expensive tripods, when I say less expensive, I'm talking about in the $100 range, a little more, a little less. They don't seem to, when you loosen those collars, when you loosen the collars to extend the tripod out, they don't seem to be as consistent. Sometimes it seems like you need to loosen them a little more, and sometimes you have to wiggle it, and then the leg will be loose and it'll come out, whereas the Enduros are very consistent. So anyway, let me know how you lock down and what your favorite tripods are, and subscribe and follow me on Twitter. Thanks for watching.